Hello everyone, we should be live. It is Wednesday, March 10th. The time is 5:20 p.m. and according to my watch, it is 12 degrees Celsius. I'm here on the Queensway in the former borough of Etobicoke, which is located on the city's west end. I had just recorded a walk through Islington Village, which is just to the northwest of here. And that should appear on the channel for tomorrow. There we go, we got some people in the chat. Hello, Sumaya and Maroof. Happy Wednesday. Let me just make sure we're up and running. Susan in the house. Anna Gilmore, Cindy, Steph Curry, Omar, O'Brien, and Kareem. What's up, guys? I'm in Little Joe's area, Little XO. So what I will do on this stream is head over to Park Lawn Road and then I'll walk south down to Humber Bay Park, I think, where we were not too long ago, but it was frozen and icy. Hello to everyone else just jumping in. I see Bevy here. Happy Wednesday. Hello, Kyle. I've been trying to venture out of downtown more in these streams. At least the ones I do in the middle of the week. There's still not a whole lot going on downtown. So this is the Queensway neighborhood, and just north on this street coming up here, which is Royal York, is the Etobicoke School for the Arts, which is where Keanu Reeves went to school. Oh, I saw Peter Stock and Jaden from High Bluff and everyone else. So this is not an area I have recorded on this channel yet, but you could say I'm scouting it out for a future route. I also want to do a walk through Mimico, and that was my original plan for today, but I decided Islington Village was a bit more interesting. I kind of just do the walks that I want to do. And those towers way off in the distance there are about where we'll end up. You were just watching Ken's video. Hello, Miriam. So here is Royal York Road. You could take this north up to Royal York Station, and that's where I was not too long ago. And I took the bus from there south, and I got off here. And if the police ask, that will be my official alibi. Thank you, Scott. So this eventually becomes Queen Street. Be careful for cyclists. I'm a lot more concerned about motorists than cyclists, although you do have to watch out for both. Hello, Brad and Marie. So this is the former borough of Etobicoke, which amalgamated into the megacity of Toronto back in 1998. Where's the shorts? 20 degrees here in St. Catharines. You know, when I recorded my walk earlier today, I glanced at my watch and it told me that it was 8 degrees, although I don't think that was correct. There's Lucky's Cafe Bar. And here's the school. Oh, and it looks like Lucky's is no more. The toques are a thing of the past. Gray zone experience. For me, it's slightly different than the lockdown. The stay at home didn't really have any effect on me. Inyo Pontes, 10 Real. Hi Johnny, good to see you live again. Thank you, Inyo. Thanks to everyone else who's jumped into the chat. There's a Vietnamese restaurant. I ordered Vietnamese last night. And I ordered a dish from this restaurant that I haven't had. I haven't tried their pad thai before. So that'll be my dinner tonight when I finally get home. Herman, we are just walking east along the Queensway here. And then I think at Park Lawn Road, I'll turn south. That's an interesting looking sales center for a new condo development. And that is a super old school Mr. Sub. Look at that. Jeanette. Welcome to the chat, Jeanette. Yeah, I have not been through this area on foot in years. So, music playlist says I deserve more views and subscribers. Thanks. I think I'm doing pretty well. It's not about the views and subscribers, but I'm happy with where things are. So the sun should be starting to go down pretty soon. Bevy made it to 800. Congrats. You are 200 away from applying for monetization. shopthequeensway.com. So we are just north of the QEW. Actually, you can see the sound barrier for the QEW off in the distance. Can the world possibly have enough bubble tea shops? Harjot, this is the Queensway. That Mr. Sub is particularly good. We'll have to give it a try. I'm walking on some crap here. Cupid Boutique, the pleasure shop. Maybe we'll see Ken in here. They're open. At long last, you can go for in-store shopping at cupidboutique.com. I know there's some of you out there that are typing that URL into your browser right now. No need to be ashamed of it. Monica says there's never too many bubble tea shops. Whoa. That lady just dropped some glass. Did you hear that? She probably doesn't appreciate that some guy with the camera spun her around and was staring at her. Susan says, see if you can find the most non-sexual item in that store. Touch of Silk Spa Massage. Well, it's on the first floor, so it's probably a legit one, even though it doesn't give off the appearance of a legit massage parlor. Not that I would know anything about that. There we have Ruyi Garden Chinese Restaurant and Isba Restaurant. They have a heated patio my counter is stuck again. I'm stuck at 5 minutes and 86 viewers. That's good. Matt M says Isba has great schnitzel. There you guys go. AK says, bro, why are you skipping my question? I honestly read about a quarter of the messages that flash on the screen, so don't take offense if I don't answer your questions. It would actually be impossible to address all of the questions. And imagine leasing a house right here on the Queensway. And imagine having to pull out of this driveway. I imagine you would just turn east every single time, pretty much. Hello, Vivian Johnson. And this looks like it used to be a motel across the street. I bet that was a motel. There's nothing else that really could be. Actually, it is a motel, the Queensway Motel. I'm what you would call an idiot for not reading that. Scott Van Fleet, Toronto has been in the gray zone for 3 days. So we are looking at least 11 more days. But it's worth noting, even if we move to the red, the City of Toronto will probably not allow indoor dining. Look at this place. That is huge. Mama Martino's. That is old school. All right, now we continue along the Queensway. When are you going to walk in Yorkdale Mall? Within the next few weeks, I think we'll head out to Yorkdale. There's a I don't think there was any announcement for Toronto. We're stuck in limbo for 11 days. Next Friday, they'll probably, not next Friday. Next Friday would be the Friday after this Friday. They'll announce something. And I think this might be the Mimico Creek coming up here. Or maybe not. Good morning, Terrence. So I think that little stretch of retail has ended. So at some point I'll get to Park Lawn Road and I'll head south. And that'll take us down into Mimico towards Humber Bay. I could stay on the Queensway, but I don't think there's a whole lot of interesting things going on along the Queensway as we get close to downtown. At least not until you get all the way to Parkdale. Susan says Etobicoke is kind of suburbia. Yeah, it is quite suburban in character. What about Sherway Gardens? Maybe. Sherway is kind of like a mini Yorkdale. And it's got kind of a similar history to it. It was just sort of a regular regional mall. And then in recent years it's become a significantly more upscale, higher end mall. Can we go to other cities just to get a haircut? You can. Sherway is too bougie for you. Ooh, here's a nice view. Look at that. So that is where we're heading. I believe that's the Mimico Creek. The last time I was in this area, I walked across the Mimico Creek. Oh, this is Park Lawn here. I got here a lot quicker than I thought I would. I figured half of this live stream would be me walking over to Park Lawn. That's what happens when you just think of everything off the top of your head instead of, oh, but you know what? We can head down to the creek here. Let's go take a close look down at the water before I head up to Park Lawn, and that'll take us south. Be careful, there's a lot of floating bodies in the creek. Would they be human bodies? Do I want to go down there? That's a bit of a hike. Mr. T, yo Johnny, what's good? Give you a shout out. All right, Mr. T. Let's pass on going down to the creek here. We should be able to get to Humber Bay for the sunset. Susan says, or go to Legion Road. And once again, I am free of microphone for this walk. So let's head south and cross into Etobicoke, or not into Etobicoke, into Mimico, which I think the northern border is the QEW, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure there's not a whole lot of interesting things to see along the Queensway. Ooh, there's the Mr. Christie Cookies tower. And I can actually see the CN Tower from here. So we have this whole Humber Bay skyline. I don't know if you guys can tower or not, but it is yellow. There is the CN Tower. Jack Bundle used to work around here. Did you work at the Down to Earth Garden Center? Is that the food terminal just on the left, Susan? That would make sense. Here's the Timmy's. And a Popeyes. I could pretty much live right here. I don't know what else a person would need to survive. You still gotta eat your damn chicken sandwich outside. There's the Ontario Food Terminal, as Susan pointed out. I think that whole area is up for redevelopment. And yes, the chicken sandwich at that Popeyes, or any Popeyes that I've been to, is phenomenal. That's a cool looking Starbucks too. Jack works at the Metro. I thought you worked at that garden center, Jack. What is this advertising? Canada Herb. Hello from Poland. Tom Tim Tunk says, is that legal? I don't know. There's a look at the food terminal. Susan, is this where your parents get stuff for the restaurant, or do they go through like a wholesaler? I don't really know how the food terminal works, although that is where most of our produce passes through. Should I walk up to the Gardner Expressway? Turning traffic must yield to pedestrians. Yes, you must. All right, thanks for confirming, Susan. There's the on-ramp to the Gardner Expressway. Sorry, I think I called it the Queen Elizabeth Expressway before. And one last look over at the food terminal. Good evening, Pablotis from San Antonio. As we make our way down to Humber Bay Shores. We're good, Bevy. Mr. T, this is not really the forum to discuss if you should get a vaccine or not. I wouldn't base my health decisions on the opinions of a bunch of people at a YouTube chat. No offense to everyone. Who remembers Nob Hill Farm? Yes, that's where you get your laundry baskets from. Who doesn't remember Nob Hill Farms? Scott Van Fleet, I would love to go to Canada's Wonderland this year, and I'll see if I can bring my pocket camera while I go there. Hello! Woo! Can you guys hear that echo? Dylan Reynolds! I don't know if the echo is picking up. Hello, Nicole, watching from Trinidad and Tobago. Tobago. Here's Legion Road. Man, this is a pretty direction to walk in. Legend has it, if you say Dylan Reynolds' name, you will summon his existence. All right. Pink Honda. Hello, Thomas. Jack Bundle says coming to America sucks. I thought it was good, not great. About half an hour too long. That's my official opinion on it. So that'll take you up to Legion Road. I'm only at, for the person asking how far I've walked today, let's see if I can focus. 11,200 and something steps. So we are on the low side today, but by the time I get home, I'll be way over 20,000 probably. We're probably nowhere near halfway on this stream. Might be a butterfly habitat. to walk on the waterfront trail. We're gonna head down to the waterfront and hopefully take in a sunset. I kind of tried to time this live stream with the sunset. Matthew Blast says, hey, you got 43. I haven't been paying super close attention to the sub count. And if you guys could let me know how the audio is. It's a bit windy now. Oh, there goes a GO train. And I am not using my microphone, so hopefully it sounds okay. I do have wind muffs crazy glued onto the case. Brett B, $5 super chat. Thank you. Brett B. Very much appreciated, Brett. Taking a shower and watching. Thank you, Adrian. Thanks for confirming the audio, guys. Yeah, it's weird. I think the internal audio of this phone is actually better than my lavalier mic when it's not crazy windy. But in the winter, you pretty much have to use the external mic. Sounds good for Samsung. Well, if it was an iPhone, it would sound like I was a seahorse underwater. Hey, Dylan Reynolds rolling by. Do you think that guy knows he's being filmed? Yep, there used to be a stretch of motels which you probably could have got by the hour back in the day here. You hope I can get a cold drink. Oh, we will be having a drink tonight. Adrian, I do remember that. The no-tell motels. Can't even get that damn building in the shot. Spees, I don't think so. I think we'll stumble on Sunday nights. Maybe. If I get home and I edit my video quick. So it looks like the interlocking bricks here are kind of not too secure. Chuck Young says, thanks for showing your Ferrari. Is this the metro you used to work at, Jack? Would you ever do a stream on a boat? Why not? Sound of the cars on the bricks is cool. Danito, yes, you are 29 minutes late. Whoops, I meant to show the wide angle. My mug. There is a nude boat on Lakeshore. So this is a fairly new community. I'd be willing to reconsider a Discord server. Hello. Good, you? Oh, that guy just recognized me. That was a very nondescript walk on or a drop-in. Would I consider a Discord server? I don't know. Action Kid has one, and I barely have time for it. I don't really have much time to hang out and chat. There's a look inside the Metro supermarket. Go inside so I can get copyright claimed by horrible elevator / supermarket music. Ooh, we got a red light camera, and it looks like there's a big lineup to cross over into the Humber Bay Shores Park. I guess everyone's here for the big sunset. Wally Swally, $5. Thank you, Wally Swally. That's very much appreciated, Wally Swally. Hey look, a Mercedes turning when he shouldn't. Never seen that before. So they're running buses, not streetcars, on this part of Lakeshore here. Let's just turn around and get a look at where we are. So there's a look to the west into Mimico. Are you doing the Humber Bay Arch Bridge, Tom? Yes, we will head over there. I'm going to just keep heading east. I probably won't go all around the islands like I did on that stream we did here when it was frozen. Oh, we have 618 people watching. I have to check my phone to see that. So we are heading into Humber Bay. Annette says to look way up. What are we looking way up at? So we're going to head into the park and down to the waterfront. Can we see the best restaurants? I'm not really familiar with any of the restaurants down here. "600 ghosts follow me." What's my favorite moment from Kim's? I'll have to watch more of it. But let's just not go too far deep into the park. I feel like it was not too long ago we walked all the way through this park. Michael says the scatterbush down here isn't terrible. I've recorded a number of bike rides through here before. And there's some more retail and restaurants and things in the base of this condo just to the left. Kim's Convenience was cancelled. I think it was just the natural end of the series. And a lot of UK go 2 or 3 seasons. So I think it had a pretty healthy lifespan. Although, admittedly, I don't watch that show anymore. So here we go. We are going to head down along the waterfront, and then I don't know if I'll stay down this way or if I'll pop back up into the city. Here's the butterfly habitat. Mr. T, we're not going to talk about the merits of the vaccine in this chat. There's a time and place for that. Go up Roncesvalles, says Drew. That is entirely possible, although that would take me all the way to that tall building in the center of the screen. That would be Parkdale, where the Queensway and Roncesvalles meet. A Medic's Mind, $10, Mr. Strides. I heard the other night you watched Superstore. Have you watched New Girl? Hilarious. I have not yet got to it, A Medic's Mind. I did get your message. I'll get back to you. I'm sitting on about 50. I need to take a few hours and just reply to messages. Funny dog in the house. Hello, funny dog. So we're just gonna walk along here. Maybe we'll be able to turn around and catch a nice sunset. This is Humber Bay Shores Park, official name of it. And the last time I was here, I was all exploring around that area. But we're gonna not do that today. I'll come back maybe on a weekday morning and we can wander around this whole area. Can you skate on that ice? I don't think so.
But you let him like take their
Did I bike here? No. No, Jax, I just don't want to talk about the merits of a vaccine on this channel. I don't really think this is the right forum for people asking. Yes, I will get one. Places to have that conversation. Sorry, guys. Try not to lose the stream here. Whew. Yeah, I was losing the stream, so I had to run all the way up here to save it. Sorry, guys. That part of the waterfront was not good. Yeah, you guys don't have to tell me if it's buffering or if it's cutting out. I think I'm going to put buffering in the banned words because it's kind of annoying seeing that. I got the notification that the signal was in trouble, so I just ran to this spot. Funny dog ran into Ken Continuum yesterday at Bay and Dundas. Was he filming Ken or Funny Dog, or was he working? Ooh. I think this is the butterfly sanctuary. Welcome to the Humber Bay butterfly habitat. Well, I think we lost some viewers when that signal warning came up. Apparently there's some coyotes. Have you heard of Walking Lady? Yes, I have. She is one of a number of these channels now in the city. There's a view of can't quite see the skyline yet, but we'll be able to see it soon, providing I don't have more connection problems. David C. says look up, he's waving at me. I don't see anyone waving at me. Am I blind? I think I'm blind. Have I ever dated someone who has a Mercedes Benz? Nope. Vape Nation is walking right behind me. Thank you, Maroof. What time is it? It is 6:02. Susan says it's good to see all the doggos out today. I have not seen a fox down here. Isaiah. My skyscraper climbing abilities aren't so good. We're gonna head down here to the lake, and I predict we will catch a view of a swan, as well as the skyline. Morrison says 58 is Marine Parade is the best. Bevy, thank you. Just if someone is violating the rules of the chat, just time them out, please. You know what to do. There are rules to what's allowed in the chat or not. I am certainly in favor of free speech, and I'm not a very politically correct person. But at the same time, we do have to be, I guess, accepting of others. That's really all there is to say about that. So cross the line and you will be timed out. Marco, if you asked about the walking lady, well, I wouldn't say dude at the end, but I do watch her stuff from time to time. I haven't watched too much lately. Is this water drinkable? Well, all water is drinkable. Bobby Rabbit, $6.99 for the great walk. Thank you, Bobby Rabbit. Jax likes my Borat impersonation. I don't think it's particularly good. Maybe we can get... Ooh, you can kind of see the city of Toronto in my stupid hair, which will be cut in the coming weeks. When someone asks if the water is drinkable, it reminds me of that superstore where Cheyenne was putting the glitter into the iced coffees. Susan asked if they were, if it was edible glitter, and she goes, "All glitter is edible." And then later that episode, they showed someone throwing up glitter. Hello, Jenny K. Jenny Kay in the house. Hello, Sarah Evans. All right, guys, since we've got the water here, I'm gonna walk down this a bit. Ooh, this is kind of slippery. And I'm just gonna shut up and give you guys a minute of ASMR. So for a minute, I'll be quiet. Just enjoy the sounds of the water. Okay, we're back. And now your evenings have all been interrupted as I try to walk across this while holding a gimbal in one hand. Whew. That was a little more crazy than I thought it would be. So somewhere behind these buildings here, the sun is making its departure. Don't go in the drink. I think the bigger worry there is I slip and knock my head against one of those rocks. Kohana says I have the serial killer stare. The Georgie, $5 super chat. Thank you, the Georgie. Thank you very much. Man, those people have one of the best seats in the house. Look at that. Imagine being perched down there, overlooking that. Look at that tiny little dog. It's a quick moving doggy. Thank you, the Georgie. Georgie, sorry. Johnny is the Zodiac. I don't even know what that means. But thanks to everyone who's tuned in. Ooh, do I want to be on this part of the trail? You can see the city, although I don't think we're going to be able to see the sunset until I get out of the path of those buildings. Boy from New York, the amusement park was at Sunnyside, and it was just a little bit to the east from here. Do you want to stay in Cecil Hotel? I don't even know what that is. Herman, even if that were true, I don't know if that's where I would live. Wow, look at this swan. That is right up to these people. I think they're feeding the swan bread. Are you? I don't know the etiquette on feeding swans. We've got some swan feeding on the bottom left of your screen and the skyline on the right. Susan says is it the Cecil Hotel or the Cecil Hotel? Either way, according to Soupy, Susan, it's creepy. Yeah, Adrian says not supposed to feed the swans. I didn't think so. But we were still kind of attacked by the swans. Yeah, I imagine with that beak of theirs and long snappy neck, they could deliver a hell of a jolt. All swans in the UK are owned by the Queen. I did not know that. I think I can get to the bottom of this.
Good girl, baby.
Let's see if I can get to the end here. My momentum just kind of carried me all the way down here. Look at this. We've got... I said those people earlier had the best seat of the house, or in the house. A medic's mind. $100. Johnny, I have post-traumatic stress disorder. You were a medic for almost 14 years, so getting out can be difficult for you. Your videos are truly helpful. They help you feel less shut in, so thank you for what you do sincerely. A medic's mind. A very hearty thank you for you. That is very much appreciated. I don't know what else to say, a medic's mind, but I'm glad you find the videos of value to you. That's a hell of a nice gesture, so thank you. And of course, thank you for all the work you did as a medic. And there is a look across the water. So I think with the sky being so overcast, we are not in for a spectacular sunset. Although the last time I was down by the water and we had a sunset, it was the spectacular sunset to end all sunsets. So I can't really complain that this one isn't up to those standards, but let me snap a picture. I do have 99 pictures on my Instagram right now. I am one away from the big 100, maybe. This is it, Koala. Let me get my, whoa, I'm trying to get my zoom in here. Sorry, guys. Yeah, we're not in a, these aren't great conditions for beautiful pictures from where we are. It looks like I will not be capturing that 100th Instagram photo today. I did lower it. I tried to do a picture with the rocks. Bookish Horse Girl says I should come back during the storm. So guys, I'm just gonna check one thing here before we start moving on. Jian Min, sorry to hear that as well. All right, let's trek back across these rocks here. Sorry guys, I'm not looking at your chats at all right now. I'm just hoping my feet don't give way. Where's Dylan Reynolds tonight? Miguel, perhaps someone can answer your question. Dylan has left the country. Yeah, I have not seen Michelle Briggs tonight. Kensington, Cisco. Well, we're about to see the city light up in about 20 minutes or so. Catch 22, if you have any apartment or high-rise in Toronto, you should not show anything through the window that you don't want other people to see. There's a lot of people out there with binoculars. And now those Samsung phones have that 100 times super zoom on them. On the S21s, that's crazy. Well, regardless, Jax, that's good that you're feeling better. I'm just kind of staying down here by this trail. Oops. Oh, it looks like it's going to be cut off just ahead. So we're not supposed to be past this fence here. I should do a video at Topham Park in Eglinton Square. I will look into that.
Nice. Yeah.
That was a big doggy. And there is the original Palace Pier condo on the left and the newer Palace Place condo on the right. And oh, could I have stuck? No, I don't think I could have stayed to the south of that fence without there being a place to step through it there. Jack says condo life is okay if you're a bachelor. So let's head down around this little bend here and over to the Humber Bay Arch Bridge. Sudsy, probably. But there are some condos facing north, I bet. And there's also all the condos on like the first 4 stories or so that don't have that great view. There's a look back at all the condos. Trail closed. Yes, it's closed, but there are still people that have found their way to the other side. Jax is asking what everyone's having for dinner. Dale, nothing can prove the earth is flat. That's unless you're just saying that's how good the zoom is on the camera. I know we're not here to debate science, but come on, the earth is flat. That's kooky talk. Is this the Bluffs? No. The trail is closed and the police are on the trail. I have not seen any police down here. Willie E says that I'm Santa Claus. Doesn't LeBron James? No, it was Kyrie Irving who thought the earth was flat. Apparently these people have never been in an airplane before. You mean not everyone's having leftover pad thai they ordered last night? Good evening, Lisa D. Scott Van Fleet, no, but I think being a Uber or Lyft driver might be a fun thing to do. I know a few people that before the pandemic, well, I know one guy that did it kind of as a hobby, and he gave it up during the pandemic because his day job is he's a corporate lawyer and he didn't want to take work away from anyone who needed to do it. So he gave up. I think he only drove for Lyft, but he gave that up. but he said he quite enjoyed just driving people and the conversations. Nouvelle, I specifically set out to get a single speed bike, yes. Look at this. I'm going to do something I never do, folks. We're going to take a seat for a minute. Alex Roca. There's a bust of Sid Kazimierz Growski in Sid Kazimierz Growski Park that will be coming up that your grandfather sculpted back in the late 60s. Are we going to be able to go by that? I was going to turn north at some point, but let's take a look. Is that dude climbing a rock? Let me see that park here. Sir Kazimierz. And thank you for the super. Oh, that's not too far ahead. There's a beach. Oh, that's right by Sunnyside Boardwalk. Alright guys, we're just going to sit here for a minute and then I'm going to get going. I almost never give myself a break during these streams. Funny Dog, $5. Got to get some takeout at Blah Blah's, or Blah Blah's, aka Loblaws. Good night. Thank you, Funny Dog. Godwin says, this looks like a great place to propose. I'm going to propose that I don't take my shoe off tonight. I'm rocking my $25 Amazon stretch jeans and my new Under Armour shoes. High Park is a mess today. I could imagine High Park is a mess. Alright, let's get moving. Thank you again, Funny Dog. Catherine says this is a great spot to catch the sunrise. Do you know how hard it will be for me to wake up early enough and come down here for a sunrise? That just ain't happening. But I totally take your word that this is the spot to take it, or take it in from. Pat says, very beautiful, my shoes. Thank you, Pat. Those shoes were purchased from my mom. Yeah, front row seats just opened up, but I will get my butt over to this bridge here. Herman Huang says the walking commuter catches the sunrise. Will I take a bus and ride back like last time? I don't know. I think this is the last day of my data on this SIM card, and I have 20 gigabytes left, so there's no limits to my streaming, but I would like to get home at some point. Is there locks on this bridge? Is there? Are there would be the correct question. The Police Academy movies were filmed to the west of here at the old psychiatric hospital, which is now Humber College. Godwin says burn it. Maybe I should flip on the VPN and just download a few perfectly legal torrents to kill my my remaining data. No dinner on stream, unfortunately. At least not in a restaurant or even outside of one. How many gigs per hour? This uses, I don't know, in one stream, I have it on dynamic or adaptive bitrate. So one stream is anywhere from 3 to 6 or 7 gigabytes. Depends on how long it was or how much of the bitrate it's pushing. When I started, I was just doing 720p streams, and that used almost no data. Dylan Reynolds.
I mean, it could be.
Dylan Reynolds in the chat. There's a sundial behind me, apparently. I think that's a monument there for the Queen Elizabeth Expressway. Or something to do with the Queen. XX Darkslayer. Yeah, it's not cold. We'll give it that. And here I think we can head onto a beach. Yeah, we'll catch the sundial next time. The Queen is in the news, I imagine. Is that guy fishing? I don't see anyone fishing. I am looking for a statue. We were super chatted by Alex Alex, are you there? Are we near the statue that we're looking for? People telling me to run. Can you visit Sir Casimir Guskowski Park for my mom? It was her dad that made it. That park is just up ahead, right? I think that's the next park on this stretch. So it's in a pyramid shape. Let me take a look at my map here. Oh, we've still got a ways to go. All right. So we're just doing some waterfront strolling. Man, this was covered in snow and ice a few weeks ago. Good evening, Jarrell. Dylan Reynolds remembers that there was snow out here. Oh, if a swan comes out, I'll kick it in the head. There's nothing to worry about there. And last time I streamed down here, I went north up to the Queensway. And I hopped on a bus and I took that to Queen and Young. But I don't have a video tomorrow for the Stumbles channel. So I might make one as part of my trip home. Lisa D says, what should you order for dinner? Well, if it were Monday, I would say half-price Domino's. Ooh! Someone's got a boat here. So a kayak. And a walking man dude spin. But if I stay in the middle, that'll kind of stabilize it. Order a Popeye's chicken sandwich. I think that is a permanent recommendation. If you're ever in doubt, you should always just default to that. Unless you're a non-meat eating person. Taco Bell's. Dylan had his YEC club today. Johnny gets some burrito boys. So we're on the boardwalk, but they don't have their lights on. We are looking for a statue in a pyramid shape. If I miss it, Alex, it was not for a lack of trying. There's a playground and what I think is a public restroom. I need a cooking at home. How to put Eggos into a toaster. How to pull the perfect bowl of pour the perfect bowl of bran flakes? What is the optimal ratio of raisin bran to mix with cinnamon toast crunch? Jellybegone.name. You lost your wallet, just got your cards back. Cheers, Jellybegone. Thank you for the $20 super chat. And that sucks about losing your wallet. Sorry about that. I once left my phone in a cab in Korea. That sucked. And I once had my wallet stolen from me while I was not exactly sober in Thailand, but fortunately all I lost was my health card and one of my credit cards. I always split my stuff up into threes when I travel. I'll have my 3 pieces of ID separately, one on me, one locked in my luggage, and one in the hotel safe. And I have 3 credit cards as well, so it would take 3 disasters to wipe me out. But that's only when I travel. I think it's pretty stupid to keep all your stuff together. I don't understand those people. There's probably a lot of you in the chat who have those phone case wallets. So you have your phone and your credit cards and your driver's license and all your stuff. And if you lose that one thing, or if it gets stolen, you're fucked, right? I don't understand that. I see people with that set up all the time. It's like, you must just clutch onto that thing for dear life. Have I ever encountered... I don't know, Jax. Sierra Lynn's wallet is built into your purse. Oh, Claire, you're very welcome, and we are walking towards St. Joe's. COVID hippo, do not tell me to watch my language on my own channel. That's not how this works. Alex Roca, another €5. We're looking for this statue that his grandfather helped build in a pyramid shape. Is this it? I think we found it. Alex, thank you for the super chats. And unfortunately, it's very dark here. Sorry for taking your innocence, David. Your grandfather made the bust. This must be the statue. Well, thank you very much for the super chats. And I don't think here we'll do it justice, but well, there's someone with their dog in it. I don't know if I can go inside. Media monitor says I need a spotlight. Oh, here's the bust. Let me see if I can light this up. There we go. Sir Casimir Gazowski, 1813 to 1898. There you go, Alex. Yes, his eyes are really red. I am lighting this up with my phone. Well, there you go, sir. Thank you for the super chats. Do a chin up at the outdoor exercise area. I don't know about that, Mr. Madam. You're very welcome. I hope that was what you were looking to see. So this whole area just to the east of here used to be a big amusement park. D. Mussolino, $9.99. D. Mussolino, thank you very much, D. Mussolino. Danito, thank you for the information. All right, guys, I am going to turn north off of the waterfront here at the next chance I get, because for whatever reason the city is not turning on these lamps. I don't know why these lamps aren't on. It makes no sense, but we can't see all that well. So I think, actually, do I want to head north here or at the next one? Dale, $2 super sticker. Thank you, Dale. It's very much appreciated, Dale. Let me pull up my map and see what walkway this is here. Where are we? This is Colburn Lodge. Maybe I'll take... Huh, no, this will kick me out at the Queensway. The Magic Entertainer's all loaded, scared.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna check my map again and we'll figure out a route if I want to go north here or at the next one. Lisa D, that is at the foot of High Park. Exactly correct. Where are we at? So if I don't go up Colburn Lodge, oh man, I have to go all the way to Parkside. And Parkside is on... Yeah, what do you guys say? Stay on the waterfront till Parkside? Let's at least get a view of the CN Tower. Dylan Reynolds says north here. Miss Sunshine, nice to see you around my neighborhood. Johnny, thank you very much, Miss Sunshine. Jelly Be Gone says go north. Yeah, I think there's just going to be a whole lot of this kind of dark wandering here, and oh, the lights are on. All right, let's go to Parkside now that the lights are on. These lights, they turned on a bit late, but now that they're on, we can go to Parkside, and then I can walk up to the Queensway. The weather is nice, Chris baby. Sunnyside Pool coming up. I remember as a kid coming to Sunnyside Pool from time to time. Wasn't it called Sunnyside Gus Rider Pool? I don't really know. It was nice meeting you too. Sorry if I'm not remembering all those details right now. TSO Canuck worked at the hamburger stand by the pool in the 70s. So the good news is the active TO program, I believe, is coming back. So you'll be able to ride your bicycle down this part of Lakeshore on weekends. I think they'll be closing off half of Lakeshore so people can come get their exercise. I heard it was coming back. Maybe if someone can confirm that. It's definitely a lot easier to go west along this part of Lakeshore. It's just gently uphill with a few steep uphill parts, or steepish if you ride to the east. But you're probably smarter than me and don't have just a single speed. Godwin says, any suggestions other than Popeyes? Check out Rudy. Hawk1399, could you please do Spadina Subway onto Walmer Avenue and a few kilometers on east-west sides of Bloor? Hawk, you know, I think I've done exactly that onto Walmer, but I can probably revisit that the next time I'm in the annex or live streaming in that area. But I'm pretty sure I've done that in a prior video, but we'll get back to it. Thank you for the super chat. There's a big ass empty swimming pool. Robert Ruddick, I did not buy those $845 shoes. Midnight Express, I believe they are planning to go ahead with the CNE this year. Eddie Chin says to walk on the pedestrian bridge. Yes, there's a rather neat pedestrian bridge up here, and if I don't go up it, we're going to be stuck on the waterfront for quite a while. Ooh, there's a campfire happening down here. Look at that. Chris Baby, when it's my time, I will. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the waterfront portion. I think there's a bridge just up here. I remember riding my bike across it. Or it might not be for a little bit more. Sorry guys, give me one sec here. I think it's over by the Palais Royal. Alex, here's a GO train. I did not see a GO train. Eddie says, I'm about 5 minutes away. Yeah, I can see it now. I think she's off in the distance. What does it smell like? It smells fine. Yeah, as if I was following somebody. Sometimes people are just walking in front of you when you film these things. That's kind of how it works. I generally walk faster than most people though, so it doesn't stay like that too long. Susan walked through the Princess Gates this morning to go to Ontario Place. Oh, you went to Ontario Place. Looks cold. It's not that cold. A stranger is just a friend you haven't met yet. Unless... Ooh, guys, I should have turned around at some point. Look at that. Come to the Humber College Trail in the ravine. In the ravine, catch 20. So we were way, way, way down there earlier tonight. Nando's is great. Nando's is gone pretty much. There's the Bay Street location, but the Queen and Danforth are gone. Kensington's just go. I actually started my day walking at Kipling Station, and I walked up Dundas to Islington, then I walked down along the creek to Islington Station, then I cheated and I took the subway one hop to the east, and then I took the bus a little bit to the south past the school where Keanu Reeves went. And then I got off at the Queensway and I started recording this live stream. And it is only 7 p.m. So in a month from now, it'll be nice and light at 7. So a stream at this time will take on a completely different look and feel. It is Michelle Briggs. Where were you, Michelle? People were asking where you were earlier. So we're going to take this pedestrian bridge here. Oh, someone's taking their e-bike up it. I don't know if that should be allowed. And here is the legendary Palais Royal, where I went for a Sloan concert on my birthday that they turned into a live album. Sloan, live from the Palais Royal. Sorry, I'm rolling up my sleeves, guys. If you're wondering why the camera's bouncing around. Now it's up the pedestrian bridge. That guy's vape smelled like cotton candy. So there is the bridge we shall cross. Michelle, that's neat. Well, I'm glad you found your way over. There's a little more than just the tip of the CN Tower. We're about to cross over into the Parkdale / Little Tibet / Roncy corner. Yeah, guys, the notifications sometimes for YouTube are borked. You won't always get them. I don't know why. It's not particular to this channel. It's a lot of channels. When I get over the highway, we'll take a look over either side. Do I use a DJI Osmo Mobile? No, I'm using a Moza Mini MX. And yes, I am gripping my gimbal extra hard right now. I do not want to lose it over the highway. Boy from New York, I think I've seen that. Band Buses Gaming. If I dropped it, I bet you wouldn't get a street view. Can I wobble the bridge? Sorry, Walking Man dude, I cannot wobble the bridge. There's the railway track. All right, Ellie, have a good night. This is in honor of the Walking Man dude. I'm a little disappointed we didn't get to see a train. Jack Bundle, $5. Love the view. Thank you, Jack Bundle. Thank you, Jack. Sorry for inducing the vertigo, but since you're experiencing vertigo, you might as well head over to Walking Man Dude's channel. And some say the Spadina and Queen McDonald's is the most interesting in the city. But I bet the Parkdale McDonald's here has some mighty interesting stories to tell as well. Janet had to look away. Oh, King Street is closed. So they are not running the King Street car this far either. No, oh, it's not closed. It's just under construction. There's Burrito Boys. Oh man, how good would that be for dinner right now? How freaking good would Burrito Boys be? I have a extra meal though waiting in my fridge. And this Euro place is not bad. Dylan Reynolds, thank you for confirming we are in Ronce. Well, Ronce is to the north, and Parkdale and Little Tibet are to the east here. Burrito Boys was one of the original burrito chains to set off the burrito craze. There's also Burrito Banditos, which is a sister chain of theirs. There's the 501. I'm planning on doing a night walk along Parkdale for my regular channel at some point. I was kind of thinking maybe I should just do it here. Try out Dave's Chicken. Yes, Eddie Chin. Dave's is along Parkdale, but they're opening up a new one in the Young Davisville area. So I will have a Dave's Chicken within a stone's throw from my home pretty soon. Dave's Chicken has a bad rep. It's always lined up out the wazoo every time I go past it. Hockey Man dude says, did someone say chicken? So we are in the Ronce neighborhood. Normally when I stream through here, I have just finished walking along College or Dundas. Do you like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? I don't not like them, I guess. I didn't really have much of an opinion on them. I should have jumped on one of these buses here up to the station and streamed that trip. Are you going to walk to Yonge and Queen? No, I am going to Dundas West Station, and we're gonna pull the plug on this bad boy. Considering where I started, I would say we covered a hell of a lot of ground tonight. And I am overdressed. I'm wearing a hoodie with a long sleeve tee and another hoodie on top of it. So I have half a mind to jump on a bus here. This guy's unhinged. Okay, so they're buddies. I'm at the bus stop. I don't see a bus. That means keep on walking. Should we go do some laundry? That guy's name with the mohawk is Walter. Should I scream out Walter right now? Those girls were talking about all the undiagnosed cancer cases. That's a sad topic. I don't think you would classify this area here as Parkdale anymore. I think we're firmly in Ronci. For people in Toronto, when you say Roncesvalles or Roncesvalles, do you say the S or no S? Let's see what people say. Because even the residents in this neighborhood are divided if you pronounce the S. It's a S20. Kartik says no S. Spees says the S. See, already we have a divide. Marco says no S. Susan plays it safe and calls it Ronci. No S, no S, no S. No S. Silent S. No S. I've always been an S person. I've always said the S because I used to come to someone's home who lived here and they said the S. So I just picked up on that. I do think the silent S is a little more common. Pizza Dadbot says S, all the way from Portland. How would you say it with no S? They just say Roncesvalles. Although pronouncing names in Toronto is always an interesting topic. There's a number of street names. Nah, let's not take the bus yet. I was thinking about going on that bus, but I decided I didn't have my mask ready. So I waved it off. If you say no comment, are you still making a comment? I think you are. There's a good Polish store around here. There should be lots of good Polish stores around here. This is the primary Polish enclave. And a lot of Eastern European bakeries and places like that. XX Dark Slayer says bus ride. Yeah, I think I missed the bus. I can assure you, if indoor or even outdoor dining was permitted, this place would be a lot busier than this. No, I did not consider lifting weights. I'm generally averse to things that require effort like that.
Here, hold the donut so I can put my mask.
Oh. Probably, Dylan. If I spin around and see a bus coming and have enough time to pop on the mask, we might do the bus thing. Hip, yes, a medic's mind donated the $100 super chat earlier. There's a lineup at the Real Scoop Ice Cream. Where was the night bus when Harry Potter needed it? Kartik, it is not, but in 2021 it might be. There's the famous Ronci mural. You are welcome, Jennifer. Man, I overdressed for this. Next bus in 6 minutes. Is this all uphill? Yeah, it's slightly uphill. All of Toronto slopes slightly uphill, well, at least for the most part. If you start at the lake and walk north, Danito says I can stop and remove a layer. But if I do that, you know what, Danito? I'm gonna do that. Kick 2D curb, $4.99. Enjoyed your videos. Toronto is great, from Virginia Beach. Thank you very much for the super chat. Guys, I'm just gonna take my sweater off. Maybe I'll do it in front of you guys. I don't know how much of this you can see. Striptease. Shoddy becomes Paul Stanley. There's the sweater I now got to carry. Why didn't I do this a long time ago is the question. Put on stripper music. I could probably find a way to latch this to my backpack, but whatever. We're just gonna roll with it. Feels like summer. Susan, this backpack is tiny and I already have another sweater in it. Alex says I might as well go all the way to the station. Tara says tie it around your waist, but then I'll look like a hoser. Alright, I will tie it, even though we've only got like 15 minutes of walking. Let's tie the sweater. I will not do this on stream though. Sorry guys. I have my limits. First I gotta do up my... Who ties sweaters around their waist? I'm gonna look like a weirdo. Whatever. I'm now walking with a big honking sweater around my waist. Dylan Reynolds has a lot of subs, but I don't think he has a channel. Oyster says I'm gonna get arrested. Dylan, do you have any videos on your channel? So now we are waltzing around without the big heavy sweater. Bus pass very soon. Oh, you know what I forgot? Oh, that's okay. My mask is in the pocket of the sweater. I hope it just doesn't fall out. Leanie says beta man, as opposed to what, a douchebag alpha? I'll take the beta tag if that's the only option. Fold it, hung it on the side of your backpack, says Maroof. Thank you, Magic. Dylan doesn't have a camera right now. We will help you launch your channel, Dylan. If I do anything on this earth, it'll be to help you get some views. Although you seem to be doing a good job yourself. You already have people that want to watch your stuff, and you don't even have a camera. Dylan, what will your channel be about? That's what everyone wants to know, Dylan. Maybe I should donate my spare gimbal to Dylan Reynolds. Hello, Maria. Man, Ronci is quiet. We need to get these bars and restaurants open. And this is a wide enough sidewalk to accommodate some outdoor patios. Tech needs tea. No, there will not be a Stumbles tonight. It is 7:25. I'm not going to get home till like 8:30. Then I'm going to want to eat and have a beer and edit. Then I get to wake up tomorrow and do it all over again. DTR, this is Roncesvalles.
Yeah, it's going to be like
Godwin, streetcars I think will be turning north on Ronci at Dundas. Pizza Dad, I think they are. Where are you going tomorrow? That will be decided when I wake up. I probably won't stream tomorrow. It's probably just going to be a regular video kind of day. Colette is in the house. Hello, Colette. I'm gonna wake up and have a smoothie and my coffee and figure out where I will go tomorrow afternoon. Maybe I'll do a Stumbles outdoor stream for a bit. Just because I don't have a regular Stumbles video for tomorrow. There's the Review R Cinema. Godwin, I did a bike ride to Port Credit last summer. I'll definitely be back. That's where I grew up. Oh, high fiver asking where I streamed. I started at the Queensway and we walked over to Park Lawn and then down to Humber Bay and then along the lake all the way to the Parkdale pedestrian bridge. And now we're going up to Dundas Street West. So earlier in the night, my watch said when we checked I had 12,000 steps. Let's see where we're at now. $20,227. So we're getting up there. I'll be around 23,000 by the time I get home. I should do a live bus ride. I thought about it, but we opted to just keep walking instead. Tomorrow will probably be a sub 20,000 step day. Walking takes effort. No, it doesn't take effort when you're conditioned to it. Like my bike ride the other day, that took effort because I haven't been riding my bike. But walks like this are pretty effortless. Michael K. Yes, we are. John Moore, the answer to that is yes. I started doing this around August, or at least full time. That's when I started doing a video every day. Kohana is afraid to ask me to give you a plug. A plug for what, Kohana? The better place for that is on my Stumbles channel, where we sit down on my live streams and I pull up my YouTube and we can look at other people's channels and stuff. Here I'm walking around so I can't really see what it is. So I'm a little hesitant to just start plugging stuff for people. High fiver. Thanks. Although if you want an example of a channel that's blown up, look at Walk Ride Fly. That guy had 1,000 subs back in like August and now he's pretty much at 50,000. I think he's the quickest growing of these channels. Here's Dundas Street West. And I'm glad this Starbucks is still here. They've been abandoning a lot of these really old, gorgeous locations they have. Kohana says job vacancies. Bookish Horse Girl, he streams a lot. What I think really blew his channel up was the streaming in Washington, D.C. during the insurrection and the election. He was streaming from Washington every day during all that madness. And I think that was sort of the biggest tipping point for him. And that guy's got a made-for-radio voice and personality, so... I'm not surprised that his has blown up so much. Is Craig's Cookies any good? The Craig's Cookies I went to was phenomenal. Olga, $20, 2 hours is enough, thank you. Olga, no, thank you for 20 bucks. Have a good night. Olga. I think the sweet spot for my streaming is probably every other day or 4 times a week. Is Craig's Cookies expensive? It's about $3 a cookie. So depending on your point of view, I think it's expensive, but I also think that it's worth it. They are very, very filling cookies. Ooh, I was about to say it smells like good pizza, and I walk by a Pizza Nova. Shows what I know. $4K with the fist bumps. Well, at least he did try to get me to throw my gimbal up in the air at a surprise. All right, I'll give you a virtual fist bump. Johnny, how will you celebrate? It's incredibly possible I never hit 100K, and I'm okay with that. It's not about numbers. But holy shit, we covered a lot of ground today. Tom, it is. So tomorrow morning, providing my video recorded properly, you can look for a video through Islington Village. And there's a lot of really beautiful murals that the Islington Historic Village BIA commissioned. And unfortunately, they've just been defiled with pointless tags and graffiti, and it's really kind of a damn shame. But it's still a gorgeous part of the city I haven't yet covered on this channel, so you can look for that tomorrow. And I will definitely go to that area and live stream from there. We can start at Kipling Station. So we are at the Junction Triangle. Guys, I'm not gonna cross my fingers for 100. When we get to 50, we'll throw a little party, and then that's it. I'm not looking. And truth be told, guys, the number of subs is a meaningless stat. What matters is the amount of views. There's channels with 200,000 subs that hardly get any views, and there's channels with 2,000 subs that get more views. So that's really all I have to say about that. And we are finally almost at the end. Holy crap. This was a long ass haul. Oh. That guy honked at me and waved. I missed the wave on the camera. Yes, congrats to Bevy for 800. She got to 800 way before I did. Epic Mealtime is... Didn't Epic Mealtime like sell out? I'm gonna let this bus turn. He's holding up traffic and he's got all of 1 people in it. Here's a McDonald's, or not to be confused with McTowels. I still don't know why Louis Anderson is working out of McDonald's in Africa and coming to America, but they just wanted an excuse to have him in the movie. And there's a little bench over here. Is your feet hurting? No, my feet feel fantastic, as do my legs. Oh, this McDonald's smells good. Godwin says it's ghetto. Not as much as the Parkdale or the Queen Anne Spadina. Normally this would be full of all streetcars in here. Colette watched Coming to America. My verdict on that was good, not great, and half an hour too long. But if you like the first one, it's still worth watching. What are we drinking tonight? I'm gonna go home and crack a beer and reheat some Thai noodles. And guys, this is going to be it for the stream. Thanks to everyone for hanging out. Thanks to everyone who super chatted. Huge thank you to A Medic's Mind. That was very generous of him and kind of touching. So thank you for that. Good to see 4K drop in at the end. Keep rocking the streets of Toronto. Watch out for Ken Continuum. He is now lurking around with a gimbal. All right, everybody. I'm gonna do my thing where I shut the bleep up and let you guys enjoy the sounds of Dundas Street West and whatever the heck street this is for a minute. Thanks guys, you were awesome, and I will catch you on the next one.